Well, I'm out in the park, and my first find I didn't record. It was a not that deep quarter. So I haven't found a lot out here. So that quarter, not long after stepping out of the car, was a nice surprise. That's a signal I can measure because it does feel a bit large. So I'll take a look. I think that's a can. I think I feed it. Let's see. Maybe not. But it was a piece of aluminum. Felt just a tiny bit large. Another can. That's a pretty good sound there. I'm heading for the trash can, so I'm right around a little pavilion, tiny little pavilion area here. So not surprisingly, I'm in a trashy area. Not going for that one. Anytime I get a pretty good signal and it gets bigger as I dig deeper, I know it's probably a can. I'm not carrying my trash pouch, so I'll be hitting a few trash cans here and there. I'm in a very trashy area, so I'm looking for an outstanding sound. Like that. That feels a tiny bit big. But let's take a look anyway. It is a screw cap. But it was a high signal among all this aluminum garbage, so had to dig it. Another higher than normal signal among all the garbage here. Probably another bottle cap. Yep, that's what it is. It's in the morning and already in the 90s. So I'll be taking some shade tree breaks here. Well, that's a cluster of a lot of very high signals, so. Or it's a near the surface quarter, or hopefully a silver ring. We'll see. I'm just gonna get a little bit of it up here. I think I might see this have the quarter already. Yep, just a little surface quarter. Had that double beep, so it either had a multiple targets or it was a shallow target. And it was a shallow target. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's something else there. So maybe there are multiple targets here. Okay, what do I got here? Yep, there's another quarter. Well, well, it was not a single signal. It was multiple signals. It wasn't a single shallow signal. I mean, cool. That's not bad. And I'm in the shade. That's another wonderful thing right now. I think I'll stand here for a while, so I will turn this off while I recuperate from the little short 90-degree hike I just took. Well, this is an 87, so that usually ends up being can territory. But it's small enough for me to risk a dig here. Yep, not in the can, but it was one of those perfectly circular flattened screw caps that we all love so much. I haven't been over to the other half of this park. It's across a little walkway here yet. I probably will eventually, but there's a small soccer field on this side, so. That's an 80. Once again, squarely in the junk zone. There it is. It's just a screw cap again. God, guys, I'm in the quarter zone today. 3 so far, and this is likely at least a quarter again. Very shallow, but it's a quarter. In the big money zone today. Once again, I'm wearing my small pouch, so not a lot of room for trash, so I've got to be heading around the trash cans again pretty soon. Hey guys, it's hot and miserable today, so I'm not digging all my 80s. Did you hear that sound? I got this rule: if I have a solid sound in the 80s and I can zig across it and still get it, then if the situation is not real good, which means it's not hotter than Hades, it's hotter than Hades, or it's cool, then I would dig it. But I'm not going to dig anything but solid, apparently coin or ring size targets today. Okay, that's in the That's in the 90s, so I could be looking at a copper penny or a dime. Can also be small silver, but my good fortune is not running that way so today. Well, in the last few days. So this is going to be a copper memorial penny. That's in the low 90s again. Not too much bigger than coin size, so let's see what this might be. Might have to do a little plug here. Oh, I got something here. I think I can see it in the edge. Is this it? Yep. Oh, another dime. There's that 90s, the low 90s. I got a very high signal out here. So high that to me it's a good chance of it being some rusty metal. But it may not be. So we'll see. Yep, it is. A circular piece of rusty metal, double the detector temptation. It read a 98. You get the thing up close to the top like that, and it sounds anything less than solid, you gotta dig it, but you really don't get your hopes up. I'm gonna show myself digging this one. Chances are it's not gonna make the edit, but it was high enough, but it's a little bit bouncy. So, yep, I feel some metal here. Aha! Yep, I could tell it was going to be something along these lines. Well, I don't think I got a big rusty piece like this very often. But it sounded weird. A little bit too big and a little bit too inconsistent. Snuck up on a squirrel. See the squirrel? Don't see a squirrel that close every day. Though the squirrels are relatively tame out here in the parks.